Bring us your baffling.
Bring us your audacious.
We want your sticky notes, sketchbooks, and scribbles. Let's pin them to the wall, kick them around.
Kick them around, see what happens.
Because we're in the how do I get this startup off the ground business.
The taking your business, global business.
We're in the problem-solving business. 400,000 people.
Ready to help you solve problems while they're still called opportunities.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
Welcome to Z360. I'm Mark Scafidi, your host. David Trainor, the men's golf coach, gives us a preview of the upcoming season, and Jan Pfeiffer shows off some of his tricks. Here you have some trick shots to show us.
Yeah.
Describe what you're going to do.
I'm just gonna bounce the ball on the club and
Where did you learn how to do this?
in France, something we do a lot, I guess.
How long did it take you to learn how to do some of these tricks? Have you been doing these for a while?
Yeah, I've been starting when I was like five or 6 years old when I started golf, just trying to make the ball bounce on the club, and then I tried to do harder stuff. Looking to play of course a great season. Hope the team is going to do well. I've been practicing hard. The weather has been pretty good so far, so we can practice early on the grass this year. So hopefully we're going to play well and have a great season.
Well, during the break, I really don't want them doing anything. Our season ended October 27th, and we've been going about 11 and a half straight months of competition, and college kids need a break. Our climate affords them that, and I want them to take that break. Well, we've got 10 guys on the team, and I think we are 10 guys deep. We played 7 guys in the lineup this past fall. All of them played well at certain points. Well, always the MAC championship. That is number one. That's on the calendar. We know where it is. We're looking forward to it. We're working towards it. That's the one we want to win. We've never won one before. Our competition in our conference is very good, and we want to win it. And that's obviously the number one goal.
And now let's shift our focus to football, where we're going to look at National Signing Day yesterday and take a look at some of the new zips. I'd like to welcome everyone here at the Union, online, watching on our live stream, and also on Twitter. Coach, would you like to make a few opening statements about the class?
Well, appreciate it, though. I'm just glad everybody came and to join us today. We're very excited. The lifeblood of any football program is just like the lifeblood of any school. It's recruits. It's new people coming in, bringing fresh talents and fresh energy and fresh abilities to the campus and to our program. And so we are very excited. You know, it's funny, all coaches usually are excited today because if you're happy with the guys you got, then you had a great year. And we're very, very happy with the guys that we got. But it's winning that recruits winning players. And the fact that we had our first 8-win season in Division I history, we had our first bowl victory ever, that's the kind of thing that people want to come be a part of. Start with Trevor Brown, big 6'5", 270-pound lineman. We lost our 5 starters on the offensive line, so as you can see, we want some big guys playing. He's at a prep school, which means that's just like high school, but with one more year of eligibility, one more year of preparation. Jaleel Davis is a running back out of Titusville, about 30 or 40 miles east of Orlando. He is a 205-pound tailback that can break the long one. He'll be 225 before he gets it. We need a little bigger back, and we think he gives us that ability to be a fast, watch him run the football, yes, but he runs with over 200 pounds. Dominic Hawley from East High School in Akron, Ohio. Devontae Jest out of Ocala Forest. We signed a linebacker, Ulysses Gilbert, last year out of Ocala Forest. Jest is a freshman. He's about 300-pound defensive lineman. We've got to replace Rodney Coe and Cody Grice. He is a freshman that can play. Bryce Jones is a transfer from Boston College. He's a cornerback. Started 2 years, but he's from Cleveland Heights, right here in Cleveland. Started 2 years at Boston College, is on our campus, has been here all year, so he's already a part of the team, but he wasn't eligible, so we call him what we call a newcomer. He's new to y'all. He's not new to us, but he's new to y'all. So we want y'all to see what we're doing with this year's class. I really, really like the formula that our coaches have put together. Did a great job. Our coaches did a great job recruiting. And I think we are now starting to get on an annual basis the kind of athletes that can keep us where we are, because our goal is not to be 8-5. That's just the first time. Our goal is to be 9, 10, 11 conference champions. Anything less than that is not part of our goal anymore. 8's just the last thing that we did.
And the season opener is Thursday, September 1st against VMI on a Thursday night. Season tickets are available at gozips.com. On behalf of Coach Bowden, I'm Mark Scafidi. Thanks you for joining us today. And finally today we have men's basketball and the assistant coaches for Coach Dambrot's team. All of the coaches either played professionally or collegiately, and they give us their perspective and some of their best highlights of their playing career.
Man, I played all over the world, man, but in college I played at Eastern Michigan. In the pros I played for the Detroit Pistons for a couple of years. Played overseas for a various amount of years. And I played in the CBA, which is now like the D League right now for a lot of years too, all total about 15, 16.
Played 3 years here. I started off at Ohio State, played football at Ohio State for 2 years.
Went to Tiffin for 2 years, played for Coach Dambrot, and then when he left, went to Eastern Michigan. I transferred over to Ashland University, and then I sat out a year and then played 2 years there. And then when I got done playing there, Coach Dambrot came over and was the head coach at Ashland when I graduated.
I worked with Coach Dambrot at Eastern Michigan University. He was the head assistant when I was there for 2 years. And then when he got the head coaching job at St. V, I was with him for about 3 or 4 months before I decided to go back and play some more. It's been fun, been challenging at times. I think sometimes I look at him as my coach. When I played, I think sometimes he looks at me as a player. The last few years I've gotten to the point where he looks at me as a coach, and I look at him as my boss, not my coach. And it's gotten a lot better between the both of us.
There's definitely, in our staff, we have unbelievable stability. All of our staff members, our full-time assistants, have played for Coach. So it gives a great advantage of knowing, number one, having done it, being able to relay that to the players. The other part of that is knowing exactly what it takes to win and how we've done things here. We've had guys been here a lot of years, so we understand what the freshmen have to do as we move forward.
You know, you kind of know what he's thinking before he's even thinking it, and you're always thinking ahead, one day ahead. So you don't want to. He's always looking for the next day, looking forward.
I think a lot of these guys want to get to the NBA or play over in Europe. So the fact that I've done both, I got their ear right away. And I can still get out there in the court and play a little bit too. I don't like to as much. Coach Dambrot likes to have me out there, but I can still get out there and hold my own a little bit, especially offensively, not as much defensively. And I think that gives me credibility with the guys as well.
I think you have a feel for what they're going through. It's definitely not easy. It's a daily grind, so you feel for them. You're able to tell them what you've learned, and then with that being said, playing for a coach, you're able to share your information with them that way.
My best memory of playing was probably when two things. When we made it to the Sweet 16, even though we lost against North Carolina that year, my senior year we made it to the Sweet 16, and I think making it to the NBA. I mean, it's a childhood dream, right? And no one gets to do it, and I got to do it for a few years. So I think those two things stand out. And then I think the third thing is when I won my first national championship over in Australia. They treat it like it's the NBA over there. We got keys to the city. I was runner-up MVP during that time, so it was a great time for me.
That's all we have for today. Stay tuned next week when we look at men's basketball player Isaiah Big Dog Johnson. I'm Mark Scafidi, your host for Z360 and GoZips.com.